Hey everyone, welcome to a warm March day down in St. George and an adventure with MinerBiker. Something a little bit different today. I'm just on a long day trip down here from home. Weather's a little bit messy up there and I'm on a very specific mission today. I'm down here going to be doing 3 separate rides, hunting down 4 specific technical trail features down here that I have never hit, but that I have seen and that have been living there in my head for quite some time. It is time to divide and conquer upon these 4 trail features. Hopefully, obviously not going to absolutely guarantee anything until we actually see them and see how we're feeling, make sure it's feeling right to hit them today, but that is the objective. So here we go on a little bit different kind of an adventure with MinerBiker. Hello. Right up here is the first line I've not hit. Come around to this point and then off down into this chute here. Sure, on the camera, doesn't look steep at all. Got a little tight, didn't stay as loose as I needed to make the turn at the bottom, but still hit it. Might give that one another go around after we come around again. So I'm gonna be going all the way around the Church Rocks Loop. We'll be coming back to here. We'll give that one another go after I'm a little more warmed up. I'm also like 10 minutes into the ride. Give myself a little grace there for not being all the way warmed up. That said, not being all the way warmed up and still hit it is pretty good. But by the time I get back around there again, especially now having hit it once, I thought I could do better on it. This will definitely not be a detailed showcase of these entire trails. All but one of the trails I'm going to ride today I have already done longer full showcase videos on. Today's not about the trails so much as it is individual features and lines on the trails. Turn. That was a very slow speed. Always a good little climb. That was a good little line. Whole back wheel come off the ground on that one. Dino Drop. Never hit this one. Try rolling into it, see if I'm feeling it today. Drop itself's not that big, but it's a gap drop, so you have to carry a fair bit of speed off of it. You can't go slow. That was sick. Yeah, dude. Woo! So smooth if you just commit to it and just go. So smooth. It's the mini Dino Drop. Oh, that main Dino Drop's been one I've ridden past I don't know how many times. And it's just been lurking in the back of my mind for a long time. I've looked at it before, never felt it. Today I was awfully close to walking away from it again. So I was like, no, I know I can do it. Physical skill wise, no problem. Just getting the biggest hurdles is getting your brain to not visualize it going wrong, but visualize it going right. That's probably what's going to happen. If you visualize, brake checking into it and nose diving or casing it, guess what? If that's what you're visualizing happening, that's probably what your brain's going to do. If your brain is visualizing you carrying speed into it and just shooting right off of it and greasing that landing, hey, guess what? Most likely that's probably what's going to happen. And it is exactly what happened. Alright, we're at the Gap trailhead that services the Paradise Rim trail system. Nose heavy off that. Always a fun drop. I'll have to come around and try and hit that one better. That was definitely nose heavy. Better. Still touch down slightly front wheel first, but not bad. That one's always a good little drop. great big rock roll here off a turtle wall. Never hit this one. It's a long roll. It's really steep, especially right in the middle to where you definitely can't creep down it or anything. You're going to pick up a lot of speed coming down this thing. You have a pretty good run out. There's a little bit of a hole in it right there that make for a bit of a bump in the middle, but big long travel bike should be able to handle that. They want to try and get around where I can look at it from the top. Alright, here we are at the top of this thing. So you could creep it to about here. You could still creep it hard on the brakes down even a ways further. We're up on top with the bike now. Still not guaranteed we're gonna hit it. We're gonna go at least roll up to it on the bike, see how it feels. Wow. Whew, that picks up some speed. Whew, there's a bush there, by the way. That was moderately terrifying and awesome. Stuff like that, it's better to not look at it again. You looked at it once, you know what it is. Now just go. Once I started rolling down into it, it's like, screw it, I ain't stopping to look at it again. We're just going. Worked that good other than I ran in the bush. It's another one I've looked at before. It's like, oh, that thing's freaking huge. I know I can, but that thing's freaking huge. And it just sits there in your back of your head, just hanging out. I was kind of there every time you come down here to ride. Oh, you remember that rock roll? Remember that drop? Haven't hit yet? Definitely exercising some stuff out of the head today. after cleaning that big rock roll on Turtle Wall and then coming down Paradise Rim. Did another short drive. Now we're heading out for our third and final ride of the day. There's multiple features on this trail we're going to hit. There's only one that I'm really wanting to check off the list today. A lot of them are more like jump features, which not my forte. When I look at some of them, but there's one thing in particular that I really want to hit today. Alrighty, here we are. We're at the top of, the Barrel Trail. This is a trail I have not ridden very much. I think I've only ever ridden this about maybe 3 times total, all time. Mostly because the jumps on it are definitely not my kind of thing. Although I think there might be at least a couple of them I could probably hit now. We'll see on those. But the number one objective is to hit the Yeti Drop. That is what I am hoping to do on this particular run, and that is the last of the main features to hit today. So we're going to head on down there and take a look at it, hopefully be feeling good, and divide and conquer upon the Yeti Drop, and then we'll see after that. But anything after that will just be a bonus if I can clean anything else on this trail. That's the main thing. Here we go. Go Barrel Trail. I'm not very familiar with. I do not ride this trail very much. 2 or 3 times all time that I've done this trail, and not for several years. Well, it's kind of a funky line. Take it easy down it so I can see and pick a good line. Alrighty, now we're doing another pedal up for a little ways. There's a lot of heat coming off those rocks. It's toasty. A lot warmer than my body's used to at this point in the year. Go look at the Yeti Drop. But you just gotta carry speed. You don't want to case that sucker. There's definitely a hole. We don't want to come up short on that sucker. Case that. Well, I've successfully broken my aluminum rim. That big flat spot right there. And look how loose and sloppy these spokes are. It actually shoved. This spoke actually went all the way up through the rim tape, which is what let all the air out so fast. Not good. Might actually been able to still ride it home if I hadn't done that. If I hadn't punctured the rim tape. Not worth putting in a tube when we're not that far from the trailhead. So this is the walk of shame. Shouldn't really be the walk of shame though, because obviously we went to battle, and yeah, we came out wounded, but at least we fought. I'd rather have gone for the drop, come that close to hitting it, and yeah, be walking away with a broke wheel, than to have chickened out and not even hit it today. I'd rather have gone into battle and come out wounded than have shied away from fighting at all. It was a heck of a hit. I bet it sounds good on the camera. It sounded good in real life. That was a smack. Alright, we're back at the car. That was definitely not quite the ending I would have hoped for a otherwise heretofore very successful day at conquering these features, but really in a way we still conquered it in the fact that I did not let it get the better of me and walk away from it without even trying. And I did actually, I rode it out well. I just came up about probably 3 or 4 inches short, really, is all on the back wheel. And on that kind of sharp, harsh, unforgiving landing, that was all it took. But otherwise, overall, still a very successful day down here. Stoked to have got that rock roller and the Dino Drop, and then over there on Church Rocks and Dino Cliffs, and then that big rock roller on Paradise. So awesome to hit that one. And stoked I finally actually did hit Yeti Drop. Yeah, it wasn't quite perfect. I needed to either pull just a little tiny bit more or go just a tiny bit faster. But I did hit it, I rode it out. Is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Overall, I'm really fortunate and everything with my bikes and stuff to hardly ever have any issues with them. But sometimes things happen, especially when you're riding bigger stuff that pushes your limits. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little bit different kind of adventure down here, pursuing these features that I've wanted to hit. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out other videos that will be linked, especially the full feature videos of some of these trails like Church Rocks and Paradise Rim and stuff that'll cover them in more detail. Check those out. Anything else is linked in the cards. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to check out Ari Bikes, the La Sal Peak. Handled all this, no problem at all. Absolutely awesome bike. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a comment, leave us a like, and keep digging up new places to ride, hike, or otherwise adventure and experience the great outdoors under your own power is always best.